Mr. President, on this occasion of your birthday, this lovely lady is not only punctilious, but punctual. Mr. President, Marilyn Monroe.
Happy birthday to you. You're ashy as hell and cute too. You're a Sagittarius wild mofo. Happy birthday, ashy ho.
To you, Donnell.
Yes.
Yo, you don't understand how hard it is to be a comedian. You don't understand the fucking disappointments that go along with it. And then even though you get disappointed, you get your heart broken, things don't go the way you want them to, you still get out on that stage every night, you say, waka waka. Now let me tell you something. I've been doing this for 30 years, I'm only 44. This motherfucker has the enthusiasm of a child for 25 years straight. This motherfucker is the man. And just when I thought we had reached the bottom of the well, he had his first son, and I knew his well went so much deeper. I work with this guy on the road night after night. He keeps me in line. I get tired. He says, Dave, man, look what the fuck we're doing. And his excitement, I borrow his eyes and I look at my own life and I say, this is not a bad life.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And you know why it's not a bad life? Because I have people around me, not everybody, but some that I trust implicitly. I trust this guy with my life. And by the way, it's a terrible decision on my part.
So I think, Kate, we should start with, we'll probably be coming out of the Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
With the happy birthday at the club and everything.
Yeah.
We could probably be coming out of that. We could be maybe man on the street stuff. But I think what we might be doing is we come in, you sing a happy birthday and just start like that. Is that cool?
Singing happy birthday in here?
Yeah, like happy
like
birthday.
Like as myself?
Yeah, like it's my birthday.
I'm sorry, one note for you, Donnell, is she's like all up in the mic.
I don't have to be.
No, you're good. I'm saying your level is kind of like going around, so like try to stay consistent with the mic.
Was that in the last episodes?
That's fine. I can fix it. It's
okay.
all good. I'm just saying, just
you got lotion?
If you can.
I need lotion.
If you can, be aware.
No. This was yo.
Is this a joke?
No. When we start, we can start like this. You can be singing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Donnell.
I need some lotion. Man.
What do you mean? You can't just sing it. I was singing.
No,
you interrupted my song.
No, but look at my hands.
Why don't you carry lotion?
Look at my hands. You know they're going to talk shit.
You should sell lotion.
You know they're going to talk shit.
That should be your merch, ashy lotion.
Oh, and I also want to change my shirt, too. This is a different episode. I want to change my shirt.
It's too late. Now they know. Now they know this is it. You can't.
Just keep singing happy birthday.
I don't just sing. I'm not like a singing clown.
Everybody know how to sing fucking happy birthday. Just sing happy birthday. I'm coming right back.
Happy birthday to you.
Say some nice shit. Say some nice shit about me. I'm really going to go get some lotion. All right?
Where are you going to get lotion? With the Improv.
Just keep talking. I'll be back.
I'm not going to just sing till you come back with lotion. I got you a present. Guys, what's up? This is I think this is episode 4. I'm not sure where we're at. I wore the shirt Donnell gave me. All the fights on these episodes are real, by the way, when we argue. They're not fights. Donnell likes to call them communications, but they're really more like fights. But you see what he gets, like, Deery, would you say happy birthday?
Thank you.
Good shirt. I like that shirt. To you.
I like your shirt, too.
Where'd you get that lotion? This shirt is dope.
Rita gave me this lotion.
I got that lotion for free in a swag bag.
Man, we should get somebody to give us money for lotion, yo.
We're going to get lotion. Ooh, I want some of this. This is good stuff.
You want some of this
Body
lotion?
souffle. You really should sell lotion at your shows. I can't believe you don't.
I thought about it, but then I didn't want to be so connected to Ashy. I mean, I am an Ashy motherfucker.
I know, but it's still just funny.
It makes sense, right?
You put your face on it and call it Ashy lotion.
Why do you got difference between hand cream and like face cream.
I
Can
never
I put this on my
understood
face?
that.
My face feel
You
ashy.
can. You know what? I always wondered that too. Like, what's the difference between dish soap, laundry detergent, bath soap? I use all of it for the same.
Yo, in the hood,
Yeah.
you know, white people had bubble bath, Mr. Bubbles.
What do you have?
We had
Soap.
no, we had Dove's Palmolive body. That was
That's what I'm saying though. Why can't it be? You know that when I run
it's
out,
marketing people. They want to be able to sell you something with a different name.
I use dish soap on my clothes in the laundry, and when I run out of body wash, I use it in the shower. I'm so cheap. I use 7-Eleven makeup. I use dollar
No,
store
you
makeup.
are cheap, son.
I know.
You know why? Because I remember once we were supposed to have a meeting, right? And I was intimidated because I was like, how do you make a white chick happy at a meeting, right? Bring them some coffee. What the coffee do white people white women like? Starbucks. This is what I thought, right? This is what I thought. And I was like, because I was like, I'm a 7-Eleven motherfucker,
Yeah.
right? But I was like, man, she probably got one of the macchiato, chiquiaco type
No.
of drinks. And then I said, you want coffee? And you was like, yo, I'm going to get coffee from 7-Eleven. I was like, she ghetto as shit.
No, the best part was you were like, I'm at 7, or you call me next, I'm at your 7-Eleven. I
You're
love
right.
7-Eleven. I buy makeup there.
You eat 7-Eleven shit, though.
Yeah, I really do, because I got the app. Sometimes you get a free salad.
Yo, you got the 7-Eleven app?
Yeah.
I don't have the app, but I do got a number.
You can use the app because you get points.
You know, I mean, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Did you say happy birthday to me?
I sang it.
How did you sing it?
You weren't here?
No,
You were
I went to go
changing.
get.
You were changing.
No, the funny thing about going to 7-Eleven with that point situation, you could spend like $300, right? And it's almost like hitting the lotto. You like, when are these motherfuckers going to give me a free coffee, nigga?
I know, but then the best point is when you get those notifications. They're like, congratulations, you've earned 1 free turkey jerky.
You got the app. I don't got the app.
Oh, yeah, you got to get the app because they send you like surprise text. They go, congratulations, today you get a free beef jerky. It's like some weird random
I go
thing
to the
all the time.
7-Elevens in the morning. And I hope this don't sound racist, but it just be a line of little Mexicans and Salvadorians, man.
It depends which one you go to. That's our neighborhood.
Yeah, but listen,
7-Eleven is kind of racist, though. You know why? Because I buy the makeup there and it only comes in dark colors. Like, they don't even think white people
I
are
don't think
trying
you
to
should
buy
tell anybody that you use 7-Eleven makeup.
Why not? They have good bronzer.
That sounds so country. That sounds so Midwest.
No, it doesn't. No,
You looking for a man with a pickup truck?
No way, man.
If you you looking for a man with a pickup truck and knows that his right to vote.
No, man.
And he's gonna stick to. I don't care who he like.
We don't have 7-Eleven where I'm from.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Where is that?
I'm from
sorry.
Canton, Ohio.
That's close enough.
We don't have 7-Eleven.
Yo, but y'all got the motherfucker. You know what I'm talking
Our
about.
gas stations don't sell makeup.
You Ohio? You a Buckeye?
Well, technically, but I'm not a Buckeye fan because I don't care about college football. But
Are you a Buckeye?
I mean, the state. That's like the state plant or whatever.
Man, I got this funny Buckeye story.
You mean Buckeyes like the college team?
Yeah,
Like Ohio
yeah,
State?
like-
Tell it.
It is my birthday.
I know. Can we do birthday stuff first?
Yeah, but it's a very funny story.
All right, tell the story first.
I was
Then I'll
years
give you a
ago,
present.
I was in Ohio, and I was at this bar and I was talking to this girl at this bar, right? And I was just joking and I was like, I don't even want to talk to you. I said, I'm gonna go talk to them chicks down there, right? And she looked me right in my face, right? And she said, let me tell you about them Buckeye bitches.
Uh-oh.
Listen, she said, let me tell you about them Buckeye bitches. I'm like, what about them Buckeye bitches? She said, I'm not lying. I can't make this up. She said, them Buckeye bitches will suck the skin off your dick.
Shut up.
She said, yo, like mine. She said, will suck the skin off your dick. She said, for rent money, black or white. To which I said, well, how much is rent in Ohio, bitch?
Yeah.
I had 4-5 Buckeye bitches. I had 4-5 Ohio rents in my pocket at that time because it's a different number. If you just said like New York or something, I'd have been like, nah, I'm good on that. But that was a
Hell
funny
yeah.
ass. That was a funny ass. And
How long ago was this? You think?
this was by I can't claim the year, but I knew it was that type of energy because in this bar they had like a drink special, like top shelf drinks, right?
$5.
Like $3.
Yeah.
$3
That's
to
Ohio.
like Hennessy and all of this shit.
Ooh.
I got the whole bar fucked up for like $83.
Dude, my rent. Okay, I moved out when I
And
was
somebody offered me some neck.
some neck.
Neck.
What's neck?
Neck. You don't know what neck is?
Like neck? Like necking?
You don't know what neck is?
Uh-uh.
Like, let me see. You don't know what neck is?
Uh-uh.
All
Like
right.
your neck?
No.
You know? Does that
No, you don't. No,
Is
seriously,
that-
you don't know what.
neck?
Yeah, it's
Offer
that
you
neck.
some neck?
Yeah.
Is that a blowjob? Is that pussy?
I'm not saying no. I'm saying neck is like it's a. What the room on the street is. Becky. They say Becky has the best neck. That's what the streets are saying.
Is that like a head thing? Like you stretch it, you take it in your neck?
I'm not answering no question. What I'm saying is,
I need to know.
in the streets.
Who are the streets? Let's call the streets. I don't know who is
neck?
the streets.
What neck? We said got that good neck.
Can I look this up in the Urban Dictionary?
Neck? Yeah, I don't know if that might not even made
The Urban Dictionary?
Urban Dictionary.
Let's see. Good neck.
Good neck.
I'm looking up good neck. Getting neck. I was getting neck one time. Here's how it went. She put out my 10-incher, and I could see it bulging in her throat. That was some good neck.
That's what I'm saying. That's what neck is.
Why didn't you just tell me that?
I couldn't tell you that. It feels
We
like
call it deep throating in
deep
the
throat
white
neck.
community.
Yeah. They call it neck in the streets. They went, so what's up with that neck in the streets?
That's so great. Dude, my rent when I first moved out, I was 17. And my rent back then for like a huge 1-bedroom with a full attic that could be a second bedroom.
$150.
Yeah.
You probably spent more on beer than rent in Ohio.
Oh, dude. I mean, I made $300 a week back then waiting tables. So I made my rent money in half a week, and then all
300 what?
I made $300 a week waiting tables
In Ohio.
when I was
That's
when
cash.
I was 18.
Yeah, that's cash for Ohio.
Yeah, and then my rent was
That's one lap
$150.
dance. That's
I was
one lap
rich.
dance in Miami.
I was so rich.
She was rich,
Happy
bitch.
birthday!
Thank you.
I'm so excited for your birthday episode.
You
okay?
didn't even sing happy birthday.
I sang happy birthday.
I'm happy about
Happy
this
birthday to you. Happy birthday
you
to
gotta do a
you.
shot. You got
Happy
another shot.
birthday, Donnell. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
That was
I brought you a present.
That was the whitest.
I brought you a present.
That was the whitest happy
you
birthday.
made me sing it as Marilyn already.
I didn't make you do anything. I'm not a
asked me.
misogynistic asshole like that. I don't make you do
You're
anything.
not an asshole.
I only have suggestions.
You're a little misogynistic, but you're not an asshole.
Man,
And you
little
know what?
misogynistic goes a long goddamn way.
Misogynistic.
You know what I'm saying? It
Ready
goes
for
a
your
long way.
present?
Wait a minute.
Fuck
let
that.
me
This
hit
is better. Oh my god, I'm scared. Be careful. Don't have
Oh shit. You about to let me see what that
Tommy,
neck
towards the
do.
window.
That neck.
Tommy,
You ready for that
no.
neck?
Donnell, you piece of-
Oh shit. All right.
I love that you brought champagne.
I didn't buy champagne. The club Hollywood
Oh, the
Improv
club
gifted
set
me
this
that.
up.
That's why we
Cheers.
got these improv flutes.
David, I have an extra glass so that we can give the producer a sip for once.
I can't believe I don't got no.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my god. Oh
Wait,
my
wait,
God.
wait.
Wait a
You know
minute.
what? Wait. First off, who's working security right now?
What?
Who is security? Because we
so
have been infiltrated. What is the word?
It's not. That is the word. Infiltrated.
Penetrated. No, infiltrated.
No, infiltrated. Not
All
penetrated.
right. All right. First off, I am not a happy person right now.
I'm happy. I'm so happy.
Because one of my least favorite people in the motherfucking
What are you
improv.
talking about? I wanted him here for.
What are you doing on a podcast?
All right.
Why would anybody want to listen to you on a podcast?
I wanted him here for your
You
birthday.
know what? I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Wait, you can't leave.
No.
That's my boy.
Let him introduce himself.
Eddie, come sit down. Eddie, come sit down in Donnell's seat. Watch the cameras.
I will not.
Yeah, don't hurt your knees or anything.
I texted you.
Don't
Did you?
hurt your
It's
knees or
okay,
anything.
they're
You know what, Donnell? You just go pee. You
They're
just
right.
go.
Go pee,
Pee,
man.
Donnell. Oh my God,
Go
Eddie.
pee. Hey,
I'm so
Quigs.
happy you're here.
How
Did
are
get-
you?
I
What's
text-
going on
Why
here?
did you have me here? You were disappointed with me?
Yes.
I wanted Eddie for your
I
birthday.
would have, man. You walk in, there goes the goddamn neighborhood.
That was your present.
That's it. What's going on here?
I'm so excited that you're here. Thank God. I need somebody in my corner.
You're welcome.
Eddie, everybody. We got to introduce you. Eddie's
hey.
my favorite bartender here at the Improv. How long have you worked here, Eddie?
I've worked here 40 years.
That's so amazing. You have a
40
podcast here now, too,
I
right?
do. It's called Eddie's Bar at the Improv. It's an oral history of memories and whatever of the people that I talk to.
Didn't Donnell do an episode?
Oh, God, yeah, he did. He really did. And it's like, unfortunately, it turned out really good.
Yeah.
But that's Donnell.
Sometimes
man.
he's funny. Did he yell at you at all though? Because he yells
At
a lot.
all?
Yeah.
He didn't stop yelling at me.
Yeah.
He walked into that podcast and he goes like, "What am I doing here?
Yeah.
And why are you doing a podcast?"
You're great.
It's been a lot of fun, and he was great. But don't tell him that.
Yeah.
Let him go to the bathroom while he's doing this.
He is funny, but we can't compliment him anymore. If you compliment him, he goes off for like 5 minutes. He just goes off.
I know. So what is this? Is this your podcast?
No, this is Donnell's podcast, but I'm co-hosting it, so we're doing it together.
The Donnell Rawlings show. Oh,
Yeah.
man, let's take this off the wall.
I know. I'm the full-time co-host, but
Oh, cool. This is the only saving grace is his son.
yeah, I
Which
know.
is, like, cool.
I know. He'd be a terrible person
you
if not
doing?
for Austin. I'm doing good. How are you? You know, we tried to call you on the last episode, like on the phone, because we wanted to.
Was that a little while ago?
Yeah, it was. But
Yeah, I was in
you
the
were
car.
busy. You were coming to work.
Yes. I
Why
was
are you
on my
here
way.
so early? What time is it? Like 2 o'clock?
No, it's about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Yeah, I get here early because I avoid traffic.
Do you want
I
some
like to sit and relax.
Do you want some champagne?
Actually, I do.
Yeah, help yourself.
Just don't tell anybody.
Oh yeah,
because
whatever.
I'm working tonight.
Eddie has worked here for you guys. Eddie is my favorite person. Last time I was here, gosh, you just had eye surgery a few times. You're all recovered now.
I can't see anybody, but
that probably
everybody
makes it
looks
better.
It makes it a lot better.
Honestly,
Yeah.
what's your favorite thing about working here?
The people I meet, the comedians I meet. You know,
Really?
it's like the relationships I've had with so many of them over the years. It's just been a trip, and that's really what's kind of spurred my podcast on. It's like I just finally, people have been asking me to do something with either writing a book or whatever, and I just decided that with the advent of these podcasts, this would be a great way to go right now.
Honestly, it is crazy how much your face, like, I mean, when
Be
I walk
careful
in,
now.
when I walk in here and see you, it makes me happy. Like you feel like there's somebody there that knows you. Like it's really cool because you're here almost anytime I'm here. You're here, so it's like cheers. This is like cheers because
Thank
of you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I appreciate that. It's fun when I see you guys too. It's like
Except for Donnell.
Except for Donnell, because that just kind of fucks up the neighborhood,
Yeah.
know, right away. It's like Donnell walks in and then it's all over. But to get back to your question, it's the relationships and the comedians that I've met over the years. Everybody, it's really been a trip. It's with everybody like you can go back to Jerry Seinfeld, to George Wallace, to today with Jim Jeffries and Ian Edwards and Kate Quigley and Donnell Rawlings, stuff like that. People like that. I've been honored. Really.
Can you think of, off the top of your head, this is a hard one to ask you on the spot, but the wildest thing you've ever seen go down here? Like if there's one night in your memory that sticks out, is that was a wild night at the Improv bars, anything. It could be an audience member did something, a comedian.
Oh, probably something I always think about. There were two incidents. One involved Bruce Willis way back in the day where he was sitting at a table in a restaurant area with a bunch of people, and they were all drinking. Everybody's having fun, and somebody at the next table said something to him, which I do not know what it was. And all of a sudden, you saw Bruce crawling across the table to punch the guy in the face.
No way.
Yeah, it was like, God.
Did he punch him? Did he
I
get
don't
there?
know if he ever got to him because he had friends with him that
my
believe
God.
that held him back. But it's when people get drunk, no matter who they are, you don't want to say a few things or whatever. Hey, I'm looking at Donnell's phone too. Rick Rubin's calling.
Where the hell did Donnell go? He just left.
I just texted him, come get his birthday show.
His phone's in here.
Oh, is this his birthday show?
Yeah, it's his birthday show, but like we're supposed to be, that's why we got champagne. I brought him a present. He's not even here. Where's that motherfucker?
Oh, let me tell you the other incident before he
Please.
gets here too. It's like we're sitting. It's like I don't know, Christmas Eve or what. Oh shit, he's back.
Hold on, he's in the middle of the
There
story.
go be the
Stay
neighborhood.
1 second. Let him finish
Yeah.
this.
He's always in the middle
This is
of
a
the
good
story.
one.
He always is in the middle of the story.
Just tell this
And
last.
most of them.
Let me say this. The reason why he's always in the middle of the story. Can I get a chair?
No,
The reason
man,
why-
stand
no,
up.
no,
You're
no,
such
no.
a young buck,
No,
man. You
no.
you
The
can
reason
stand
why
up.
He's always in the middle of the story because all he does is just lie.
That's-
He wakes
that's-
up to lie. He wakes
That
up to lie.
yes.
And I don't know
It's-
why people respect him here.
Donnell
because
Rawlings-
it's the same story over and over and over and over again.
You know, he said you were great on his podcast.
Don't tell him that. Don't
said
tell
you were-
him that. I didn't say that.
No,
I don't say that.
When Eddie first said he was doing the podcast, I was said, "There goes the neighborhood." That was my first response. This is what I said. This is what I said, and I had to do a check. I was like, "Okay, who's been here? Like, who laid the first brick? Probably here."
Eddie.
I was like, Eddie. Like, who's seen like the older comics come? Eddie. Who's seen people go from humble people at the bar to arrogant assholes? Eddie.
That's
You know what I'm
good.
saying? Who's seen people get kicked out of the place? Eddie knows everything. So it wasn't that I wanted to, but it only made sense because if anybody's going to tell the history of it, it's going to be him. With all of
That's
his
my
lies.
phone.
That's your phone?
Yeah, you like that ring? It's like the
What is
Vikings.
that? Yo,
The Vikings.
Is that
You
really
like
your
it?
phone?
Yeah, it is.
that is the whitest ring ever.
When you call me,
Oh,
R.
cool.
Kelly comes on.
I don't even know who it is.
I'm
I'll have them
Rick Rubin called while
leave a
you were out.
message. Yeah, by the way, Rick Rubin texted you something.
Really?
It's yeah. So now I'll tell. Now if you'll shut up for
tell
a
the
minute.
end. It's a short.
The other.
Tell the story?
Well, it's
I already
he's
finished
almost
one.
done.
I'm going to tell
Don't
another one.
make me the interrupter. You
Yeah,
wouldn't like
you
me
are
when I'm
the
the
in-
interrupter.
He is the
I don't like
interrupter.
black guys.
He walks in and he interrupts. But this last story is just a minute long. It's like we're at the bar. Would you shut up? My God!
When
Somebody
you say
turn him off.
when you say a minute to Donnell, he thinks that means 10 more minutes of jokes.
That's right. He'll be gone. He's going to the bathroom again. It's around Christmas time, Christmas Eve, whatever. I don't even remember. We were open. It was quiet. There were like three people at the bar, including Mark Lano, who's one of the founders. And these two guys walk in and sit down, have a drink. You know, fine. Order another drink, still fine.
Yeah.
One of them just turns to one of the other guys, not the two that came in. The two that came in, one of them turns to one of the two that were sitting there and goes like, "I don't like you, man." Just out of the blue.
Okay.
And the guy smiles at him like he's kidding around or whatever. And honestly, I heard it, and I thought he was kidding around too. Turns back around again, and goes like, "No, man, I hate your fucking guts." And the guy says to him, "What are you talking about? I don't even know you." And with that, the guy just jumps up and starts swinging on him.
No way.
And starts swinging on him and Mark and the other guy. They're all trying to break this up. The guy bites him.
Oh my God.
Bites them both. It's they literally beat the living daylights out of this guy.
Holy cow.
He's practically crawling out. They toss him out
just
into
a
the street.
regular dude, not a comedian. Just
Nope,
wow.
nope. Somebody just came in off the street and obviously had to be hyped up on something because
he was on
he
drugs.
was taking too much of a beating. I think it was a friend of Donnell's.
That sounds like something Donnell would do. Are you
but-
sure it wasn't
but
Donnell?
Listen, see?
See-
This is what happens when I leave the room.
No.
Can I sit down
Yeah,
for a second?
please.
You go to the bathroom?
Yeah, I'll go to the
Oh man, Kate, don't leave me with him.
I'm just saying.
Come on, Quiggs, I got to sit here with this guy.
So,
Jesus, folks,
my question,
you don't have a question.
I do have a question.
Oh, Donnell, give me my keep talking.
Why you acting
That's
like give me
Donnell's
your
purse.
purse like I stole
That's
the purse?
Donnell's purse.
Down here, I'm not leaving.
Donnell
All right.
likes purses.
All right, Eddie, when was the moment that you knew that you was going to be in love with me forever, Eddie? And this is not in a homosexual
You know,
way. Just in like that moment when you said, Jesus Christ.
I am waiting for that moment.
You haven't had that
moment has not come through yet. The only saving grace, as I told Quiggs about you, is your son, who's a great little kid, and that's the only reason I like you. I even talk to you or give you the time of day. That's it.
I was gonna say that's the only connection we really have.
Yeah, you see how
The
soft
only
he gets
connection-
all of a sudden.
The only
He
connection
changes. His
I am
whole
because I
attitude
remember
changes.
when I talked to you from the pregnancy. Mm-hmm. And I think you said something to, like, when you saw my lady, you said, like, did somebody lose a bet or something because you didn't know how it happened. But you talked about me because I didn't know how to prepare for it. I didn't know what to expect. And then, the times, and it was only a couple of times, that I really, like, didn't despise you. is when you talk to me about, fatherhood and what to expect and, how to prepare for that.
So, and you probably messed it up, but you're trying,
That's the only time your face looked kind to me. Your face, that's the only time.
Well,
the only time.
You reap what you sow, brother.
No,
you do.
the only time your face looks calm to me is when I'm talking about my son.
That's it, because that's, like I said, that's your saving grace. That's it.
I have a
what
question.
are you doing? This is your birthday show, I was told.
This is my birthday show.
Happy birthday!
I don't have a lot of friends.
You look great. I know you don't have any friends. 75 years old, you look great.
Listen. I know I don't have friends because if Eddie is getting ready to wish me a happy birthday, then
nobody
my
else
life
will
is
come by.
Nobody else will do it. He's part of the fucking he's part of the building. He has to be here for birthdays,
Yo, Quigs.
divorces, earthquakes, anything. This is if it's a
Well,
shelter. Eddie's gonna
don't
be
forget,
here.
I've actually performed a wedding here on stage.
Really?
Yeah, I married Flip Schultz and his wife.
Damn.
On the Improv stage.
Oh yeah.
And now they're divorced. Yeah. Well,
You
now,
didn't see
now,
that? You want to get
now,
divorced? Call
hold
Eddie.
on.
He'll ruin that shit.
Hold on a second. I also performed the wedding ceremony of KP Anderson, who is was one of the execs on The Soup, and a stand-up comedian, and his wife, and they are still married. And this was the first one I did, and this was like, God, 12, 15 years ago. So 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
I'm just curious. This is not off topic, but it is a little off topic because I didn't want to hear that shit you were saying. How do you feel about? I know you started your podcast. How do you feel about it?
About it?
About your podcast? Is it going smoothly? How is it like?
Yeah, I think it's going the way in the direction I want it to. It's still a learning process for me.
Same thing for me. You too old to learn shit now, man. Forget about it.
Nah.
Man,
You
it's
ain't
a
never
wrap,
too
man.
old. No.
Man, you have nothing to do with this. This is me and Eddie. We don't fight like that. So we ain't friends.
No,
don't nobody trying to teach you nothing new, man.
No, I'm going to tell you something, and this is because of you. When I told you that I was going to do this podcast, before it even started, I told you that I was going to do a run-through with my producer, who is Mike Carano. And you said, don't do no run-through. So just go out there and do it.
Right.
And that's probably so far the best advice I have.
Man, it's so funny. I was kicking your ass, and I need somebody to kick me in my ass at the same time. It's so easy because you know the right thing to do. But for me, and I knew that what my dilemma was, the reason why I could give you that advice because I was hearing it from other people myself. And it's like, because sometimes, just in life, period, we wait too long for the perfect opportunity, the right time. This have to be this. I want to go to New York, but I got to save my money up.
Right.
I want to do this, but I got my family, I got my kids. You know what I mean? And that blocks us in a lot of things. And even though I was blocked at the same time, I was like, this. At least I could say it, And then I was like, damn, if I say it to you, then I got to practice when I preach.
Well, how long have you been doing this podcast?
This is our fourth one.
That's it?
It was the thing about it. It's our fourth one, but it's been in my brain for 8 months.
Yeah.
For the first time I did Joe Rogan's, he suggested it, and I was talking about it. But I never had the nerve to do it because the problem I was having was like, because I don't know if I was going to be me by myself. How do I fucking talk to myself for 45 minutes? That shit scared me. I could talk for 45 minutes in front of thousands of people.
You can talk for a hell of a lot longer than 45 minutes. Believe me, I know this guy.
This is the bullshit.
This is it. 45 minutes.
Nobody even told you.
Yeah, I mean, if you've ever seen him on stage, as funny as he is, when he gets the damn light.
You heard that, right? As funny as he is.
That's about as much as I'm going to compliment him. Okay. When he gets the light, it's like, it's a white thing. I'm not paying attention to that. I'm just going. That's it.
It should just be calling me. It just be calling me. But
that's it.
I'm glad that I could do that. And like,
I'm serious about your advice. I mean, that was like,
I'm serious about. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because it was valuable. Because had I rehearsed or whatever, it's not the same. I don't rehearse anything.
Right.
What I do in my podcast is.
So when you're mean to me, that's not scripted?
Absolutely not. That just comes natural, man. That just flies right off. I don't even have to prepare. Right. But for everybody that I have on, I do research on. Everybody that's come on, I go into their history. And then I'll make up some questions, but 90% of the time I'd say I don't even get to those questions because wherever we go, we go. We go into their stories of their time around the Improv and wherever else it goes.
But even when you brought it to my attention that you were going to do it, and as nasty as you are to me, you were very humble when you asked me about it. You told me you had the idea, and you even made it seem like if it's something you would do, like, very humble, like, would you be a part of it? And I'm looking at you like, you old motherfucker, you know goddamn well I'm going to do this shit. Whatever you want me to do, I'm going to do it, motherfucker.
No.
I appreciate that. And I appreciate that coming from a person that probably seen the biggest names in comedy, watch comedy go. And this is a last question I ask you before Kate come back here and give me a birthday lap dance. They're seeing that it's my birthday.
At least he said Kate this time and not me or somebody else.
No!
He's, you never know which way he's going. But
how
go
do
ahead.
you feel like comedy? Like, how do you feel like you've been there when there wasn't social media? You've been there when there wasn't Twitter. You've been there when there wasn't like, okay, a person can do like skits and just become funny without stand-up. How do you think comedy has gone from pretty much the first time when you first came to this franchise to where it is now? Has it evolved? And what do you think about that?
I don't think comedy itself has changed. What's changed, obviously, is the technology and the different ways of getting it out there. I mean, as far as comedians and their stories and their jokes, I don't think it's changed at all because, if you do your due diligence as a comic and you go through your process, you know what you have to do. You know whether or not, you're funny. And you would have been funny back then if you're funny now, and vice versa. Sure, there's topics you would change and stuff to be more dated, but comedy itself hasn't changed. It's the technology. It's the way of getting out there. It's also unfortunate, in my opinion, that everybody and his mother now thinks because of social media that they can be a comic.
Yeah.
And it's not the way it goes.
And the thing about it for me, my thoughts on that is that, your social media, it could build you a platform for people to see you, but you still have to have a skill set.
That's exactly
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, it builds you the platform, but do you have a skill set?
I see it so often. We'll have some, I was going to say Yahoo, some YouTube sensation.
He is 100 years old. Yeah.
Some Yahoo on YouTube.
Some Yahoobers.
some YouTube phenomenon, phenom, that like will sell out the club in a minute. And I've gone in and watched several of these people, and they have no acts. They are not funny. And yet, unfortunately or fortunately, the people that are watching them enjoy them for whatever reason, but they don't have the routine.
But that's the twist to it. It's a different style with a different audience. The attention span is different and everything. And then coming from your sentiment is similar to mine when I come from that. Like, I don't want you like, oh, he old head, this and that. But no, we're from a place, and our thought is, like, just continue to work on your craft and have your toolbox sharp. Mm-hmm. That's it. Whatever platform you create, that's cool. But care enough about it to get good at that form if that's what you're going to pimp.
It's like any other job or business. If you want to be good at it, you have to work at it. It's also
shout out to all them hoes out there that's trying to get that price to go up for that neck. You have to be good at it.
What you talking about?
But Eddie,
you have to work at it. If you're a lawyer or whatever, you go to school, you come out, you get a job. If you're in the arts, it doesn't work that way. Right. You just have to continue to work. But getting back to what you said about attention span, that is one difference that has
I know because
changed.
I fell asleep just listening to your story so many times before. I do not have the attention span for it. He's going to go home and try to write. Y'all don't understand.
No.
Everybody listen to America. He looks like a nice guy. I'm telling y'all.
I am.
This
don't listen.
motherfucker
It's
is
like,
not
it's not true.
No, I love him.
He always gives me half-price nachos.
That's
you
right.
got nice tits and you're a pretty girl. Of course you're going to get free nachos.
That's right, and you're not. So keep that in mind because that's the way it is.
I love it. Man, listen, man.
I'm going to give you your seat back here because I'm getting out of here.
That's my seat. That's my seat.
That's not Donnell's seat.
But Eddie, no, damn, man.
Invite him back.
No, he's never coming back. To the
No,
show? And he's going to be coming back to the show.
I'm going to
Listen,
give you
the only reason he's here now because
I'm going to tell you something, and I haven't said this to anybody. If you really want an interesting show, you have me on and you discuss my life before the Improv.
You was a freak?
Yeah.
Yo, you was a freak?
It was, you'd be surprised.
Ooh.
I want to hear those stories.
I have a little bit of a backstory that very few people are aware of.
Will it be on CNN? Will the Me Too people be
it will be on what's it the Raz
Predator?
it'll get the Raz
Predator?
Predator is more like it, but that's it. And
hey, I left some cookies downstairs. Hey, I'll be right back.
Tell everybody to watch Eddie's Bar or listen to Eddie's Bar at the Improv. Donnell Rawlings is on there. Eventually, Miss Quiggs will be on there.
But I will say, I hate to say it, if you really want to know the history of the Improv and what made the brand so popular, the ups and downs of it, and I hate to say it, I don't think there's another voice that can give you those true stories. Eddie, I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
That's cool. I appreciate you.
All right.
I love you, man.
Love you too, bro. Fuck, cut that part out. Yo, cut that love. We can cut love out, right?
I'm stealing your share.
We can cut love out, right?
What? No, we ain't cutting them out. Now, can I give you your present? Listen.
You're in the big boy chair.
I mean, now I'm giving you a present, but all the water, the ice melted, but I brought you this for your birthday. You can open it here for your birthday. And I wasn't well prepared because I just found out it was your birthday show. But that's
Yo, man, this racist is a motherfucker, man.
What are you talking about?
This racist.
It's not racist.
This is racist.
Well, how is it racist?
Because
it's
you
Hennessy.
think it's Hennessy, but you think this. So you think because I'm black is my birthday,
Yep.
I'm about to drink some Hennessy.
That's right.
That's racist.
And we're doing it.
That's racist.
It's not racist because you need to enjoy Hennessy. It's my favorite
What
thing.
about
Hand
pickleback
me that
shot?
glass
What about a pickleback shot?
You want to
You
do
from
that?
Ohio? You know about a pickleback shot.
Actually, I never had a pickleback shot. I never even heard of it until last week.
A pickleback shot is whiskey and it's pickle juice, and you take the pickle juice, you take the whiskey, you do the whiskey shot, and then the pickleback juice, and at the end, and the acidity, I don't know what it is, but it's a
You
banger
like that?
shot. Man, it make motherfuckers wow.
I never heard of
And
that.
then
Is
it's
that
racist.
popular?
You didn't even get me a whole bottle of Hennessy. You got me like a half bottle.
That's all
of
they
Hennessy.
had downstairs.
This was the last that was left from D-Ray's Monday nights.
I didn't know that. Can
This
we
and like
drink
2
it?
more chicken wings.
I brought ice, but the ice is melting. Cause
I'll do a shot for my birthday. But
Yeah,
we
we
don't have a
need
shot.
birthday shots. Here, do it out of here. Give
You
me that.
fucking
I'll pour
hood
you a
shit,
shot.
man.
Who cares, man? I like
That's
it. I like
racist.
this with mango.
I
You ever had it?
dated this chick once.
Wait, you got to do this. Hold on. They have a stopper in here and everything. Oh,
That's
don't
why.
stop. How much
You know
you
what's so
want?
funny about Hennessy? I got to tell you, I'm not gonna do that whole shot.
Yeah, you are.
No,
Hell yeah, you are.
listen.
I
They
am.
have I dated this chick. She was years ago. She was Albanian, right?
Okay.
White, wherever white that come from.
Albania?
Albanian.
No, they come from Albania.
I mean, whatever white part, yeah. But listen, so we used to go out, and we would go out, and everywhere we go, she would order Hennessy, and I was like, I used to be like this. Okay, I get it. You're fucking a black dude. I get it.
That's not why, because it's so good. It makes you in a good mood.
No, but that's not what it was. I thought that when she drank, like she was like, oh, I'm gonna be cool as shit. I'm gonna drink some Hennessy, cause he's black. But it's part of their culture. Like that's like when they get married, any holiday of any significance, they celebrate with Hennessy.
Oh, really?
So I thought she was just trying to be like, yo, I'm down with OPP, yo, yeah, you know me, but I didn't know it's part of the Albanian
Can
culture.
I tell you the truth about Hennessy? I never tried it till I went and did a podcast at Be Real's studio, and I asked for tequila.
I thought it was going to say, too, you smashed this black guy, but go ahead. No, yo, I'm sorry. That's what I thought you was going to say. No disrespect.
No.
Don't me to me. It was a joke. It's my birthday. I can
on.
say whatever the fuck I want on my birthday.
No, man.
All right.
No. And I asked for tequila, and they said, all we have is Hennessy. And I said, I never had it. So they gave it to me. I said, do you have a mixer? So they put a little mango juice in it.
You know what you sound like? You sound like a description at a white porn right now. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like this. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is my first time.
I really never had it. Whatever. The point is, I was in the best mood ever that night. I even hooked up with a stranger.
Hennessy,
I never do
Remy-
that.
Let me tell you something.
It
Be
took
careful.
me-
When the Remy's in your system, ain't no telling if you fuck him or you diss him. Be careful with that Remy.
It's
This
not
is a
Remy, it's Hennessy.
Well, it's a cognac. At the end of the day,
Oh, same
we
thing?
feel it's the same thing. You're not a connoisseur of it.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Are you going to
So
drink that whole thing?
I'm gonna
We'll
no.
sip it.
I'm gonna
We'll
do.
sip it like upper
Okay.
class.
Can I say this?
Hennessy. Yes.
I want to send a shout out to Eddie. I want to send a shout out to the Improv, Rita, Paige, Ben, and what's our producer name? Did we ever give him a name?
Dave.
He don't like Dave. He didn't like Dave.
You call him Double D. I like Double D.
Double D?
Come on.
What you want, son?
Double D's.
You don't want a name, nigga? At what?
Super producer.
Oh, that's
Yo,
so
this
lame,
motherfucking
man.
check.
You gotta let.
That's what I wanted to say, but David don't sound cool enough.
How about just Deery?
Deery? That sounds
That's his
soft. That
last
sounds
name.
gay as shit.
So Double D is dope, dude. Just like Double D,
Deery.
like dicks, Double D's.
D Derry. D Derry.
Whatever. Who cares? We're spending too much time on
DD.
this. Double D.
Nah,
Whatever.
Double D. I don't
Happy
like Double
birthday
D.
to you. In all seriousness, I love you so much. You're one of my favorite people.
I should be.
And you're like probably my favorite person to watch on stage.
Thank you. And that reminds me of the time I was a stripper years ago.
Your phone's ringing.
I
Can't say who is calling you right now, but I just want to
Let me
say
see, turn it
you
around.
have it named as someone or two others, like a person's name or two others,
Shit, that's
which
my
is
baby mother.
oh, that's hilarious. Or two others? What two others? You got to get this.
Hello?
Hey.
Before.
You gonna get Austin?
Oh yeah, what time is? Oh, I gotta go pick my son up.
Yeah, in 10 minutes.
Listen, this is a perfect time. We're doing a podcast, and it's my birthday. It's my birthday podcast, and I was trying to get people to wish me happy birthday. This is the episode of my birthday. What? You can't sing happy birthday? No song?
When did what happy birthday? The one in October or the one in December?
Oh my God! I got two different birthdays. No,
Wait a
it's the
minute.
one in December.
What?
No.
Wait
no.
a minute.
All
Why
right.
do you?
What? Okay, it was a mistake on Wikipedia that I was born in October.
Are you sure that this is your birthday?
I'm gonna go get. Bye.
How you gonna just say bye?
What do you want me to say? Happy birthday? I said happy birthday. It's not even your birthday yet. Happy birthday.
No, this is the.
Yay, happy birthday. Yay, happy birthday. Let me sing it one more time. Hold on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Donnell. Happy birthday. You're 52.
Hey man, I'm peeping that part out, man. Nobody. All right, it's all good. It's all good. You're funny. All right, I'm going to pick Austin up. I'm so happy you were so excited.
Okay, bye.
All right.
This is the worst birthday podcast ever. You can't have two birthdays. It doesn't count anymore. I'm glad I gave you half Dragon Hennessy. Cheers. I really love you. I really do. This is my favorite shirt.
Happy birthday to me.
I had so many questions planned for you.
Birthday. We gonna have more episodes. Happy birthday, dear interrupter.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
This nigga went to war for me. I've seen him throw blows.
Where'd y'all meet?
Literally. Nigga, where the fuck do all of us meet? In
No, I'm talking about, was it in DC,
fucking
New York?
Comedy club. Yeah, baby. Yo, I'll tell you exactly how I met them.
Tell us.
I was living in New York, killing it. Everybody was like, yo, everybody in New York was like, have you seen that young nigga from DC? I was on fire. And then I went back home for the holidays a couple years into this fucking just great run. And I said, what's popping in DC? I said, who's funny? And there was all the usual suspects. Same niggas that was funny when I left. But then they go, and there's a new nigga named Donnell Rawlings. And before I even met him, I was like, man, fuck that. Comedy is the only job, well, not the only job. It's like being a cop. You're a comic even when you're not working. It's a terrible thing we do to our minds. We run these drills in our heads day after day so that we look at the world and almost like we're picking it apart instead of enjoying it. But not Donnell. Donnell was the motherfucker after I quit the show that came back and just checked on me. How you doing, nigga? And Donnell was the nigga after I quit the show that made sure when we hung out, we just had a good time. Yo, there was no love laws, there was no nothing. This is a special motherfucker. So tonight, Donnell, I am going to sing Creep for you.
For all you do, here's
Can I YouTube this?
Yes.
And I would encourage the entire audience to sing along.
And some white people, they all know the
And
words.
those of you, those of you who still have a drink, raise your glass. And we will drink and sing.
And we're going to take this right into the goddamn party.
Yes, to Donnell.
To Donnell.
To many more years.
I ain't gonna cry, but I love it.
This is TLC Creek.
Birthday to my dad. Happy birthday to my dad. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my dad. Happy birthday to my daddy.